The year, 2015. A new idea began to spark. Artificial intelligence, a powerful force. It could reshape our entire world, for good or perhaps for ill. Some brilliant minds gathered together. They shared a common deep concern, and a common powerful hope. They decided to build something new, something different. This was the very beginning. Elon Musk was an integral part. Sam Altman stood with him. They saw the coming future. A future with artificial general intelligence, AGI, intelligence akin to our own, or perhaps far beyond it. They deeply desired to guide it, to ensure it truly helped all humanity, not harmed it. This was their core, unwavering mission, a guiding star. OpenAI was thus born, a non-profit research laboratory. Its doors officially opened in December. The ultimate goal was crystal clear. Create truly safe AGI, make its foundations open, share its benefits with the world, prevent a dangerous concentration of power. A noble, incredibly ambitious dream. Musk poured in his own money, a significant foundational sum. He believed deeply in this vision. He was not merely a funder, he served as a co-chair, deeply involved in the early strategy. The initial days were full of promise, a collective collaborative spirit, to build something genuinely for everyone, a vital safeguard against a dystopian AI future. This was the fundamental promise of OpenAI, the initial, hopeful, guiding blueprint for a better tomorrow. But paths sometimes diverge. Ideas can evolve, differently for different people. The initial unity faced challenges. The ambitious mission was hard. Resources were always a concern. How to fund this grand vision? Questions began to surface. Difficult questions. About the future. About control. About the true path forward. By 2018, a rift appeared. Elon Musk decided to depart. He stepped away from OpenAI. The reasons were complex. He cited disagreements. The company's direction was changing. He worried about safety. He worried about the original mission. Was it still the primary focus? He had profound, unsettling doubts. The non-profit structure was limiting, or so some believed. To compete, to build AGI, it needed vast computational power. It needed top talent. This required immense capital, more than donations could provide. The idea of a for-profit arm emerged, a way to fuel the mission. Musk was skeptical of this new direction. He feared a profit motive. It could corrupt the core ideal, benefiting all humanity. How does that align with profit? For him, safety was paramount. Moving too fast was dangerous. He felt his concerns weren't heard. The split was significant, a key founder now on the outside, looking in with growing concern. Years passed, OpenAI continued its work, research progressed steadily, then came a breakthrough, or at least a public moment. November 2022, ChatGPT was released to the world. Few could predict its impact. It was a simple interface, a chatbot. But it felt different, it felt alive. Suddenly everyone was talking. Artificial intelligence was real, not just in labs, not just in movies, it was on their screens, writing poems, answering questions, generating code. It was a sensation. Millions used it within days. The AI boom had truly begun. OpenAI was at its very center, the eye of the storm. The launch was a masterstroke. It showcased AI's potential to the average person. Businesses saw opportunities, investors saw returns. The world woke up to the power of large language models. OpenAI, once a research lab, was now a household name. Its valuation soared. Its influence grew immensely almost overnight. This moment was pivotal. It changed the landscape forever. AI was no longer niche, it was a global phenomenon. But with this power came greater scrutiny, greater responsibility, and for some, like Musk, greater concern about its direction. The genie was out of the bottle. Was it being guided wisely toward a good future? To fuel this rapid growth, OpenAI needed more resources, much more. Building advanced AI is costly, extremely costly. The nonprofit model strained. The for-profit arm became crucial. It needed a powerful partner, a partner with deep pockets and technical infrastructure. That partner emerged from the tech giants. Microsoft saw the potential, a monumental opportunity. They invested billions, $10 billion initially, a staggering sum. This cemented a deep alliance. OpenAI gained immense resources. Microsoft gained a critical edge. In the burgeoning field of AI, Satya Nadella, Microsoft's CEO, played a key role in this new chapter. This investment transformed OpenAI. It was now a complex entity, a non-profit parent, overseeing a capped profit subsidiary. Microsoft held significant stake in this for-profit part. They were entitled to a large share of OpenAI's future profits, 75% initially, until their total $13 billion investment was recouped, then 50% up to a $92 billion cap. This structure raised questions, especially for early idealists. Was the mission still primary, or was profit now the driver? Microsoft's influence was undeniable. Their goals were commercial. OpenAI insisted the mission remained to benefit all humanity, but the path looked different now. To many observers, the original dream seemed to fade. Section 5, the counteroffensive, Musk's XAI and Grok. Elon Musk watched these developments with growing alarm, it seemed. OpenAI's path diverged sharply from his original vision. He felt betrayed, perhaps. The open, non-profit ideal seemed lost in corporate deals. He decided to act, to offer an alternative, his own vision for AI's future. In 2023, he announced XAI, a new artificial intelligence company. Its stated goal to understand the true nature of the universe and to build safe AGI. Musk emphasized safety, a recurring theme for him. He believed current approaches were risky. He wanted a different path, a path he could personally control and guide. Soon after, XAI launched Grok, a conversational AI positioned as an alternative to ChatGPT and others. Grok was designed to be witty, to have a rebellious streak. Integrated with X, formerly Twitter, which XAI later acquired in 2025, valuing it at $33 billion. This gave XAI vast data and a distribution platform. Musk's message was clear. He was re-entering the AI race, but on his own terms. He criticized OpenAI publicly for becoming a closed-source, for-profit entity allied with Microsoft. He argued it was captured by corporate interests. XAI was his answer, his attempt to steer AI towards what he saw as genuine safety. Section 6. The billion-dollar bid, a hostile overture, early 2025. The conflict took another turn, a truly audacious move. In early 2025, news broke. Elon Musk made an offer, an unsolicited bid to take over the entirety of OpenAI. He wanted to buy it, all of it. The price tag was colossal, nearly $100 billion. $97.4 billion to be precise, a stunning gambit. This was not a friendly proposal. It was a hostile overture, aimed at seizing control. OpenAI's leadership was stunned. Sam Altman and the board swiftly rejected the bid. They stated it was unwelcome, and not in OpenAI's best interest. The company was not for sale, especially not to Musk, its estranged co-founder. The bid, though rejected, sent shockwaves through the industry. It highlighted Musk's determination to reshape OpenAI, or perhaps dismantle its current form. OpenAI stated the offer was significantly below its then current valuation, referencing SoftBank's potential investment. That would value OpenAI much higher, between $260 to $300 billion. This just added to the drama's intensity. Musk's move was bold. Some saw it as genuine, a desire to correct OpenAI's course. Others viewed it skeptically, a tactic to disrupt or gain leverage, regardless of intent. The bid intensified the feud. It set the stage for even more dramatic confrontations. The battle lines were drawn sharper than ever before. Section 7. The Gauntlet Thrown, Lawsuits and Retaliation, March-April 2025. The rejection of his bid did not deter Elon Musk. Instead, the conflict escalated into the legal system directly. In March 2025, he filed a significant lawsuit against OpenAI and its CEO, Sam Altman. The core accusation: betrayal of OpenAI's founding mission, a mission he helped to create with his own hands. Musk argued the founding agreement was unequivocally breached. OpenAI was born as non-profit, dedicated to open-source AGI for all humanity's benefit. His early, crucial $45 million was based on this sacred promise. Now he claimed it served profit and its partner Microsoft. The original vision, he said, was dead and buried. His lawsuit aimed to force OpenAI back to its origins, to open its research, to halt its for-profit drive. The public feud intensified. Musk used sharp language, calling Sam Altman Scam Altman. This legal challenge was profound, a fight over OpenAI's soul and its powerful, world-changing technology. The very future was at stake. OpenAI did not stand idle. They responded with force. In April 2025, they counter-sued Musk. They alleged his takeover bid was a sham operation, intended to disrupt their work and funding efforts. They accused him of harassment and malicious campaigns. The legal war had truly begun in earnest. Section 8. The battle for principles: open versus closed, safety versus speed. Beneath the lawsuits and bids lies a deeper conflict. A battle of core principles. What should AI be? How should it be developed? For whom? The original OpenAI vision was rooted in openness, a non-profit, collaborative spirit, sharing knowledge for common good. This was the ideal, the dream. But the path shifted towards a more closed model, proprietary technology, driven by massive investment, and the need for returns. Is this compatible with AGI benefiting all humanity? That phrase itself is debated. What does it truly mean? Who decides its interpretation? These are hard, fundamental questions for our time. Elon Musk champions safe AGI. He warns of existential risks. Uncontrolled AI development could lead to dire consequences. He advocates for caution, for transparency, for democratic control. He sees OpenAI's current path as potentially reckless, prioritizing speed and profit over profound safety concerns that affect us all. OpenAI and many others argue rapid development is key to unlocking AI's benefits. For medicine, science, creativity, they believe safety can be built in alongside progress. The tension is palpable between the drive to innovate and the imperative to be safe. Open source versus guarded secrets, a fundamental schism in the AI world. Section 9, the unfolding saga, an AI arms race and the future of intelligence. This clash of titans, Musk versus OpenAI, is more than personal animosity or corporate rivalry. It reflects a larger struggle over the future of intelligence itself. Are we witnessing an AI arms race? Nations and corporations vying for dominance in this new domain? The stakes are incredibly high for humanity. Musk's persistent warnings about AI safety have certainly raised awareness. His actions, though controversial, force difficult conversations about governance and ethics. XAI represents his attempt to build an alternative model. But can one individual or one company guide this future, or is a broader consensus needed now? OpenAI, meanwhile, continues evolving. It is restructuring towards a public benefit corporation, trying to balance mission and capital. The non-profit board seeks safeguards against hostile takeovers, including from Musk himself. The story is far from over. New chapters are written daily. Technological leaps continue at pace. The world watches intently. This billionaire showdown has profound implications for us all. Will AI's future be shaped by open collaboration and shared ethics, or will it be determined by the vision and control of a few powerful individuals and mighty corporations? The question remains. Humanity's future may depend on the answer.